There's a type of person who remembers the satisfying clunk of inserting a VHS tape into the player. That soft, heavy sound. The feeling that something good was about to begin. There's a type of person who remembers rewinding that tape perfectly before returning it to Blockbuster. Walking through the aisles, choosing movies like the whole weekend depended on it. That person is you. You grew up in a world that asked you to wait, and waiting felt normal. You waited for songs on the radio. You waited for photos to be developed. You waited for your favorite show to air. You waited for someone to call back. And somehow, that waiting gave life more weight, more shape, more sweetness. You remember summers that stretched on forever, long afternoons, bike rides until the streetlights came on, the freedom of being unreachable. And when you remember those days now, something soft opens inside you. You remember real boredom. The kind that made you creative, the kind that made you stare out windows, build forts, invent games, and sit with your own thoughts. You remember landlines ringing through the house, handwritten notes passed in class, mixtapes made with care, physical photographs with blurry smiles and red eyes. If these memories stir something warm and bittersweet in you, take a slow breath with me. You're not just reminiscing, you're touching a younger part of yourself. The part that knew how to be present before the world became so loud. That part is still inside you. It may just be tired. Then everything changed. Almost without warning, the world sped up. The internet went from a novelty to the center of everything. Emails followed you home. Social media turned connection into constant performance. News never stopped. Notifications never stopped. And you adapted. You learned the new tools. You learned the new pace. You became fluent in a world that didn't exist when you were a child. But adapting well doesn't mean it was easy. Somewhere inside, a quiet part of you still misses the old rhythm. The silence, the slowness, the freedom of being unavailable. Your brain was shaped in one world, then asked to live in another. It adapted beautifully through neuroplasticity, but constant adaptation has a cost. Every ping, every quick switch, every pressure to respond instantly, all of it adds up. This is called allostatic load. The slow, quiet wear and tear on your nervous system from adapting without enough rest. That's why you can look completely fine on the outside, yet feel deeply tired on the inside. This is the Xennial story. You are the bridge. You had an analog childhood and a digital adulthood. You understand both worlds, but sometimes you don't feel fully at home in either. You carry the grit of the old generation and the fluency of the new one, and that bridge carries weight. If you feel quiet burnout, the kind where you keep functioning but feel empty inside, please hear this gently. There is nothing wrong with you. You are not weak. You are not failing. You are a human who has lived through one of the fastest changes in history. Your tiredness makes sense. Your longing for slowness makes sense. Your need for rest is valid. Imagine yourself as a wise bridge between two shores, one of memory and simplicity, the other of possibility and connection. You carry both. And now, you are allowed to rest. You are allowed to soften. You are allowed to choose small pockets of analog joy in this digital world. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourself gently. You deserve it.